Yo, what is happening, everyone? Hope you're all doing well. How is everyone keeping? Second stream this week, second GTA 6 stream, that is, in particular. Hopefully, everyone is keeping well. Rule Kratos is in the chat. Nadeem said, hey, Project Vice. Victor, W chat and Project Vice. I won't be here. Got to go to work. See you next stream. Buddies, big loves. Hope you're doing good, Project Vicey, man. Thank you so much, Victor. Much appreciated, man. I hope you have a great time at work. Don't work yourself too hard, man. EC Does It is in the chat. Yo, PJ. Yes, that is right. Peanut butter and jelly. Peanut jelly. Yes, that is. I got two nicknames now. Project Cake and Peanut Jelly. There you go. Yeah, how is everyone doing? Hope you're all doing well. Hope the audio is all good. Do let me know, of course. But yeah, I think this one for today, this stream, may go a little bit shorter than the previous GTA 6 stream I did the other day. We'll see how we go. Red Kratos is laughing there, PJ. It's funny, isn't it? So many nicknames now. I got so many nicknames. I feel like this microphone. Yeah, there we go. That's better. There hasn't been much happening other than at the moment, Call of Duty. I don't know if you guys saw their announcement or something like that in regards to what was it? I saw it. I made a post about it actually. If any of you guys really care, but I thought I'd mention it anyways. They go, we know there's been a lot of conversation recently about the identity of Call of Duty. Some of you have said we've drifted away from what made Call of Duty unique in the first place. Immersive, intense, visceral, and in many ways grounded. And apparently they're removing the skins or something like that, or taking them away. Something along those lines. But I came out with, I retweeted this and I said, with Battlefield 6 dropping later this year and GTA 6 next year, COD now have some serious tough competition. I mean, let's face it, once GTA 6 is out, everyone will be on that. Activision are going to be scrambling. Exactly right. And when you really think about it, with Battlefield 6, GTA 6 coming out next year, Call of Duty really have some tough ass competition. I tell you that, especially with GTA 6. But anyways, I just thought I'd mention that. I wonder what everyone's thoughts is on that. Bam Bam goes my goat. Oh, thank you so much, man. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Project Cakes, amigos. Big money. I believe when we see GTA 6 again, we see pre-orders. Yeah, look, I think when we do see more GTA 6 info, I do think that coming up towards the end of this year, the next few months, I do think that pre-orders going live is a very, very likely scenario towards the end of this year. And trailer 3, of course, as well. We just have to wait and see. Bam Bam goes, I'd buy GTA 6 for $1,000 to pay for 24 hours. I'm that down bad. Really? Are you really down that bad? Interesting. TP goes, lol, live 3 minutes early. Yeah, well, the thing is, I had some spare time and I started a bit... Well, actually, to be fair, to be perfectly honest, I actually delayed this channel. I was meant to go live much earlier. But yeah, I had to delay it. But started early with a delay, if that makes sense. Big Money goes, maybe in December. Yeah, maybe in December. I do feel like that's... To capitalize, I think probably the best thing that... from Rockstar's case, and I think probably the best thing... Well, I think the most likely scenario is just to capitalize on... the holiday period, Christmas time. I think it works out best for Rockstar to come out with pre-orders around that time frame. Just makes sense. Everyone's going to be shopping and stuff and doing that type of thing. Bam, bam, $10. You don't have to do anything. Oh, thank you so much for the donation, man. Much appreciated. Thank you. You don't have to. You don't have to. But you go, you and TGG are the best people covering GTA 6 right now. Oh, thank you, man. That means a lot. I don't know about that, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. That truly means a lot to me. Very much appreciated. Thank you, Bam Bam. Samir goes, I'd pay $1,000 to see a cake reveal. You're funny. Even if both Battlefield 6 and Black Ops 7 do well, it still won't stack up against GTA 6. Oh, 100%. Like, the thing is that even if Black Ops 7 is somewhat of a decent game compared to previous Call of Duty titles, or even if, well, we've seen in the open beta from what we've seen with Battlefield 6, it seems like it's going to be really good. Unless they really change anything drastic, they may change up the experience once the game launches. But seeing of what we've seen of Battlefield 6 already, it seems like it's been pretty good already. So I think with that, plus Call of Duty, even if they are good titles, 100%, like Kratos you just mentioned there, it will not stack up against a massive release like a new GTA, like GTA 6, of course. Rockstar literally going to like slaughter everyone in their path. No one's going to be, literally everyone's going to get slaughtered. Do you think pre-orders 2025 or 2026? I do think that pre-orders very likely the end of this year. If not the end of this year, I'd say February next year, January, February next year. I would probably lean to more, if it is next year, I'll lean towards more so February because that'd be March, April, May. That'd be 3 months. I think if they do it January, people like employees will be on like holidays and stuff like that. So I think the best time is probably November to December timeframe to like get out trailer 3 and pre-orders. That just makes sense, I reckon. Yeah, so we're not really too far away. Like we've got to get through September, October, and parts of November to December to see if something will happen, which we think most likely in the GTA space, it seems like everyone's been saying that time frame is the most likely, which I tend to agree with. Because I do think another update later this year makes sense, even though we got trailer 2 and screenshots. I don't think it will be like how it was after trailer 1, where it'll be 500 well, obviously not 500 days because the game will be releasing in less than a year. But I do think that the wait for more news will be obviously way less compared to when it was after trailer 1 release. So yeah. What are your top 3 games of 2026? Well, obviously Grand Theft Auto 6 at number 1, Grand Theft Auto 6 at number 2, and Grand Theft Auto 6 at number 3. That's where I'm at. I think I put like 4 fingers. I meant 3. Oh my god, GTA 6 beats everything in 2026, mate. Nothing's gonna come close to GTA 6. Nothing for a very, very, very long time. GTA 6 will be like a Thanos snap. Literally, man. Literally. Every other game's going to go to dust. No one's going to care. If GTA 6 doesn't get Game of the Year, I'll be pissed. Oh, 100%, man. You know, the thing is, in 2013, actually, hang on. Let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at the Game of the Year's, list of the Game of the Year awards. I think Wiki. List of Game of the Year awards. Let's have a look. All right, so let's go most recent times. So, this is the British Academic Games Awards, BAFTA. So, the last few years, we actually had, look at that, 2003, we had Call of Duty. Oh my God. Look at that. We had Call of Duty back in 2003 winning Game of the Year. We had GoldenEye back in 98. So, it's all started since 1998. So, it's been going for about 27 years, the BAFTA Awards anyways. Or about, 26, something like that. So we had Astrobot last year. How did Astrobot win last year? It was nothing really last year. Baldur's Gate 3 did good, 2023. Vampire Survivors, what is this? Don't know nothing about that. Returnal, I do remember that. 2018 was the last best year, I reckon. That's when God of War came out. We had Red Dead 2 that year. I still don't know how God of War beat Red Dead 2. Red Dead 2 should have won. How has Rockstar not won in the last 10 years? The Last of Us beat GTA 5 in 2013. Like, what the hell? What do you guys think about this? How crazy is that? Isn't that crazy? GTA 6 should be winning next year, though. I'll be so pissed as well, TP, 100%. Can't wait for the news coverage of the millions of people taking off work to play GTA 6. My boss has no clue. Half of us are going to take a week off work. LMA, 100%, man. Literally. It's all workplaces are literally, a lot of people are going to be taking those first few weeks off for GTA 6, 100%. We're really a baby away from GTA 6, exactly. Kratos. Was 2013, what was 2013 Game of the Year? Last of Us. They robbed RDR2, wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, hopefully they don't rob hopefully, just, come on, as if Rockstar are going to lose again. They can't lose. I'm surprised they lost in 2018 and 13, to be honest. Crazy to me. I love Fallout 4, but I'm kind of surprised it got Game of the Year in 2015. Yeah, Fallout 4, that was 2015, right? Destiny was 2014. What happened to Destiny, eh? What happened to Destiny? I remember Destiny being this huge thing back in 2014, and then it just went downhill. Bungie got acquired by... Who did Bungie get acquired by? I'm trying to remember who Bungie got acquired by. Was it Xbox? Xbox that Bungie got acquired by, I think. I could be wrong. But yeah, what do you guys think of this list in the last few years? There hasn't been anything really groundbreaking in my opinion. I think 2018 was the last good year in gaming. I personally think 2018 was the last good year in gaming, I would say, last big year. Because that year we had God of War, we had Spider-Man, we had Red Dead 2, and I guess other things outside of the gaming landscape. I mean, if you guys are into football or soccer or whatever, the World Cup was on back then. The World Cup's on next year. We've got the World Cup next year and GTA 6. Big deal if you are a football fan. So yeah. I'm ready for the Hellraiser game, Blade game, GTA 6 game, Friday the 13th. Oh, that's the one, what was it called again? Michael Myers. That's right. Michael Myers, right? Yeah, that looks like a cool little game. It looks cool. I'm buying the most expensive edition. I don't care, man. I'm getting the collector's edition, digital. Man, I'm getting everything. Literally. They don't make good games anymore. Gaming died like during COVID. I feel like, especially during COVID, especially during that period, it took a hit because a lot of developers, employees, I should say, in particular, were forced to work at home, or yeah, because they obviously couldn't work in the office. So I feel like, in terms of work output and that type of thing, that wasn't as fast tracked because of the COVID and everything like that, which delayed a lot of things, which I'm sure delayed GTA 6. I think if COVID didn't happen, I feel like we would have already had GTA 6. I think I would say we would have had GTA 6 a bit more sooner. The chat's going by quick. What do we got here? EC Does It goes, this is the best. We finally got Mind's Eye. BMM goes, Microsoft Xbox acquired Bungie. Yep. Do you think GTA 6 could be pushed back to September 26th? I don't think GTA 6 is going to be pushed back. As of this moment, I think it's very unlikely considering we got a firm release date. 2018, we had Detroit Become Human, RDR2, Spider-Man, and God of War. Yes, we had Detroit back then as well. Oh my God, we had so many good games. 2018 was great. 2018 was a great year. Hope we can use PS3 controller on the PS6 backwards compatible. I don't know. You like the PS3 controller? I don't really like the PS3 controller. I feel like it's, I don't know. I don't really like the PS3 controller too much. Do you think GTA 6 answered that already? COVID delayed GTA 6. Yeah, I do think it delayed it. Most definitely. Once GTA 6 drops, I'll be waiting for GTA 7, literally. as soon as May 26, 2026 comes, goes, all right, I've played enough GTA 6 now. Now I want GTA 7. as soon as it releases, imagine that. That's funny, that. GTA 6 is getting delayed to September 2026, 100%. 100%. Do you know Strauss Zelnick and Sam Hauser? I don't even think Sam Hauser and Strauss know. I don't think anyone knows. No one knows at Rockstar Take-Two if the game's going to get delayed at this point. No one knows for sure. Trust me. They'll know. I'll tell you when they'll know. They'll know. The way it works is, so when we get to November, the next earnings call for Take-Two, Rockstar's parent company, that will be a good indication about, 5-6 months out from the release of the game. That's a perfect indication when they'll know, okay, we're good to go. We're going to be releasing on this date. That would be, like, obviously there's still a very small chance after that they still could delay, like a minor delay, but anything major from that point onwards, I would say is quite unlikely from November if they stick to May 26, which I think May 26, I think we should be fine, guys. The Catch is in the chat. Hey, how you doing, Catch? How's it going? The Catch. Hope you're doing well, man. We got to do another live stream, man. The last live stream we did was absolutely atrocious in terms of the audio dropping in and out. So we definitely got to do another one, man. Make sure to head over to the Catches channel. Make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications. He is putting out some great content. So yeah. COVID messed up the PS5 generation and everything since PS5 released. Everything felt lackluster due to it. Yeah, like I feel like at the moment, I feel like there's really been nothing that's really showcased the true power of the PS5 and the Series X. Like there's been maybe I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. Like Battlefield 6 is the first Xbox Series X and S PS5 exclusive first-person shooter that we've seen. Call of Duty is still releasing on Black Ops 7 is releasing on PS4 and Xbox One, which is crazy. Like the PS4 and Xbox One came out 2014, 13. Like it's insane to me that COD is still getting released on the PS last gen. Got to move on. So I really do think that GTA 6 is going to be the first true game, I should say, that's really going to showcase the power of the PS5 and Series X for sure. Puma goes, Unreal Engine 6 coming soon. Unreal Engine 6, is that like a rumor or something? I haven't heard about that. Joshua is in the chat. How you doing, Joshua? Sup, bud? What's your thoughts on the alien invasion in 117 days? What's going on with that? I haven't heard of that. That's funny. Wasn't there like an alien invasion that occurred during COVID or something like that? Or like a UFO or something at Area 51? I don't know. Like an invasion or something. What activity do you hope is added in GTA 6? What activity? Ooh, like a sport or something? If you mean like, if you're referring to like a sport or just anything along those lines, being quite general about that question, I would say I'd love to see soccer in the game. Imagine being Cristiano Ronaldo doing like tricks and stuff. I love that. That'd be so cool. I put that in my GTA 6 Online video that I did. Did I? Yeah, I think I did. Was that video? Yeah, I think I did. I want surfing and skateboarding in GTA 6. There's a rumor about, well, there was a leak that came out about surfing. Check out my video on that one that I did. Part of the video, I spoke about surfing, potentially that being featured in GTA 6. I'd love to see surf. Imagine that. Look, considering what we've seen about GTA 6 with the water, the ocean, how everything looks, and there was a leak that came out by Rockstar Mag, which I went into detail in a video on that I came out recently, on saying that apparently, the Rockstar San Diego team has been in charge of creating real-time water physics, like in real time, which has never been done before in a game before in the AAA landscape. So I think to showcase the power of that technology and the real-time water physics, if this is true, then surfing would be the best way to showcase. If it's like a side mission with Jason and Lucia, that would be awesome. Imagine that. That'd be sick. That'd be so cool. Do you think the reason that this gaming gen has been so dry is because devs have been trying to make games work for previous gen more than they have done before the Xbox One and PS4? Yeah, I do think so, because when you really think about it, when they develop a game, right, and then they plan to release it on last generation, they've got to make sure to downscale the game to accommodate players that are still in last generation. That's the way it works, right? Because if they can't get it optimized for the last generation of consoles, then it's going to release buggy. People are going to question that, which, I mean, a lot of people do question nowadays, even for some games that release on current gen, where it's still some games that are not that optimized. I mean, one good example is the Metal Gear Solid game, right? Metal Gear Solid game came out. Apparently, it's not doing that great. The Metal Gear Solid remake, frame rate issues. I heard about this on Twitter, X, whatever, who cares. Apparently it's a mess on PC as well. It's been a really bad mess. I don't know if this is the developers' fault or if it's Unreal Engine 5. I don't know what's been going. There was an article that went into detail here saying Unreal Engine 5 gets a bad rep with PC gamers. Apparently Nick Tech came out saying, I tried running MGS Delta Snake at the lowest possible settings with an internal resolution of 640 by 360 using FSR performance, 360p. And dips to 30 frames per second. That is horrible. That's horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Upper Robin's in the chat. How you doing, man? Hope you are doing well. Yeah, Unreal Engine 5. Everyone's saying it's horrible. Look at this. Look at this. Apparently it's like dipping. Look at that. Apparently, the frame rate's really horrendous. Like, look at that. This is Digital Foundry, I'm assuming. I would say done this tech analysis. That's horrible. And this is on the PS5 Pro and the PS5. Like, look how much it's dipping. It's not even locked. That's atrocious. Mine's eye's worse, but... yeah, anyways. Absolutely atrocious. Not good enough. It's really not good enough at all. The fact that these developers can come out and then have this happen is just not good enough. It's just not good enough. Maybe this mean, but other than Rockstar devs, I don't think other devs lack creativity. It takes up more dev time that could be used for perfecting the current gen versions too. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's the thing, because when you think about it, right, don't you want to market your game and develop your game for current gen systems where it's a true next gen showcase rather than I understand that a lot of players are still on Xbox One and PS4. I get that, but those consoles released ages ago. Let's move on. Let's move on to the PS5 and Series X. But it's going to be 6 years next year. Sorry if I'm coughing quite a fair bit. Yeah, it's going to be 6 years next year. Like, it's just crazy. So GTA 6 will release what time in Australia? So GTA 6 is, based off what we know at the moment, it's going to have like a global release at the same time. I don't know what that, obviously due to time zones and stuff, I would assume that if you are in Australia and New Zealand, you would download it technically at the same time, but earlier than other countries. I'm not quite sure what's going to be happening with that. But yeah. Excited to play the first hour of GTA 6. Ooh, I'm coughing quite a fair bit. Like trying to get my. Sorry, guys. Excited to play the first hour of GTA 6. I've dived under the sea, photographed places, and took cinematic shots. Yeah, man. I think that's the thing a lot of people are excited about as well, is like experiencing the underwater side of things. Like, you know, I'll bring it up here because I mean, obviously you guys have already seen it heaps by now. Let me refresh this. Okay, that's not working. 1 second. I won't bring it up just yet. Do these devs do not test how these games play and run? I don't think they really do too much QA testing. Or maybe they do, but yeah, I don't know what the situation is with that. With a lot of developers. Yeah, I really do not know. But just going back to what the previous person said about the water, I think it was was it the keys one? One of the screenshots in the keys. Yeah, this one. Like, look how good the water looks. Like, what the heck? Like, that's insane. Like, how good's that? It looks crazy. We've got like a sea turtle, other little aquarium, like other water life. It's just insane, man. Scuba diving. Yeah, it looks incredible. The Matrix demo seems really good. Just needs some time in the oven. When did the Matrix demo release? That released a while back, didn't it? Didn't that release a while back? TB goes, don't piss the Metal Gear Solid fans. Metal Gear Solid is crap. If Xbox has just made next gen exclusive, wait, hold up. If Xbox has just made next gen exclusive for the new console instead of just relying on PlayStation and PC exclusives and more, yeah, I think the thing is like I would say like especially with Call of Duty, right, with like Activision, you know, them focusing on still releasing on last gen is like holding back Call of Duty. I mean, even nowadays anyways, like even with them releasing on last gen, like the game's still not like really that interesting, I would say, compared to the peak years of COD. But yeah, anyways. Up Robin goes, it's been out for like a couple of years. Wasn't it just a demo that released? I didn't know it was a full game that released. I thought it was just a demo that came out a while back. I haven't been caught up with the Matrix. There you go. So you're saying in Australia we're playing the game the same day, May 26th, but early in the day? Yeah, I'm not particularly sure, to be perfectly honest, because it says that like it's the game's releasing. I think it's UTC. Let me look at this. I'll bring it back up because I brought this up on another live stream. GTA 6 PlayStation store. It says it on that. Jeez, I can't spell. Here. I brought this up before. So it says this, right? So it says releases on the 26th of May. As you can see there, GMT 00. So yeah, that's Greenwich Mean Time. So I'm assuming that means it's the same. Does GMT time mean same time everywhere around the world? Let's have a look. There you go. So Greenwich Mean Time is used as a reference point for the time around the world. So yeah, so pretty much does not change throughout the year. Standard time dream. Okay, so there you go. So that's the global time that it'll be releasing based off what we understand from that. GMT plus is Sydney time plus 10. Okay, that would make sense considering I'm looking at that with my Okay, that makes sense. That would make sense. Just a demo to showcase Unreal Engine 5. Okay, right. So it was just a demo then, so it wasn't a full game release. I thought so. Black Ops 7 versus Battlefield 6, who wins? Well, I think in terms of popularity, I think Call of Duty would probably still maybe come on top. But I think less pre-orders has definitely shown that Call of Duty, well, Activision in particular, taking Black Ops 7 much more seriously. But with GTA 6's release next year, it seems like they're taking Call of Duty much more seriously this time around with Black Ops 7. And I guess even with the next COD release, whatever the next COD release is, which I think is Modern Warfare 4, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's Modern Warfare 4. I would say that would be the case. So they really want to make sure that everything is operating good enough and is working good and playing good. And everyone's liking the game because of the competition. Once there's competition, that's when it becomes much more difficult for the companies. They go, oh, we've got GTA 6 coming out next year. This is what the higher ups, the executives look at, and they talk down to the people down below and they say, hey, you know, GTA 6 is coming out next year. Battlefield 6 is, you know, showing us strong competition. We got to really change about how we go about things. So that's how Activision, that's how Infinity Ward, well, it's more so really the higher ups at Activision. That's how they think, right? So it's all a business. They all look at data, numbers, Excel spreadsheets, that type of thing. That's how it works within that landscape. Anyways, the corporate world. Forbidden West Horizon engine is a legendary Desma engine used by the Sea Details in Horizon Forbidden West. I've never played the Horizon games. I don't know much about it, to be honest. Not really like a genre that I'm quite interested in. Not something that I really particularly care about too much. But yeah. TB goes, sitting waiting on my screen. I don't care. It's okay. I'll just have a countdown timer. I think there is a website that's countdowning. Or there's like a countdown website, I'm pretty sure. Actually, let's get one up. GTA 6 countdown timer. Let's have a look here. There we go. 270. Oh, disable my ad blocker. Oh, fine. Yeah, okay. All right, I'll disable it. Jeez. How do I disable it anyways on here? I don't even know how to do it. I'm assuming I got that. Why is it still coming up? Okay. 271 days, 10 hours, 8 minutes, and 14 seconds. There you go, guys. So, yep, we're getting there. Ketch goes, why are you using Opera? That's a very good question. They tend to be a decent enough browser to use. I use Chrome, I use Opera. I just swap back and forth between different browsers. In other words, 9 months. Yeah, pretty much 9 months. You have to allow all the cookies and pop-up ads to see the timer, lol. Yeah, I just turned it off now, so now it's showing. Kratos goes, so close, yet so far. I know. What's it? This looks outdated. This website's outdated. It goes, GTA 6 trailers here and it looks incredible. This is outdated, this. Oh, no, okay, it's got the trailer too here. Interesting. There's even countdowns for other stuff. Metal Gear Solid, Witcher PC release date. Okay, so these are other related countdown time. Okay, interesting. Okay, 271 days, boys. 271 days. I expect November/Sony event will be in September. Does anyone think there's going to be like a PlayStation showcase? Do we think there's going to be a PlayStation showcase or just a state of play? Because they haven't done a showcase in a while. We haven't seen anything from Wolverine. There's been nothing from Wolverine. So yeah, I find that interesting. Sega Plays. Hi, Project Vice. I love your videos. I've been watching you for a long time. Oh, thank you so much, man. I don't think I've seen you in the chat before. Welcome on in. First time I've seen you here. Thank you for joining the live stream, my friend. Hope you are doing well. Hopefully you've been liking the videos as of recent. I'm glad you love the videos. So thank you so much for checking my channel out and liking it. Kratos goes, is there a countdown for GTA 7? That's funny, that. EC does it. Is the image on the PlayStation and Xbox stores going to be the cover art? I hope not. I like the grid pattern with the traditional heli in the top left box. Yeah, I do think that if we are going to be seeing the same sort of thing with GTA 6, what we've seen with previous Grand Theft Auto titles with the same design, I hope we do see that, because if they change it up drastically, I wouldn't want that. Hopefully we see the same design, where we see the heli in the top left corner, and then and then obviously everything else that is to come with the cover art. So hopefully that stays the same way for the most part in terms of the design. On Twitter, and I tried to check them. Someone said it would be a showcase. Okay, interesting. Hopefully it is a showcase. So hey guys, this is my first time on your live stream. That's so cool, man. Awesome. We got the emojis out and everything. That's absolutely awesome, man. Thank you for joining in. TB goes, they double down, so I hope there is a showcase event. I do too. Will GTA 6 have the same cover as GTA 5? Not the same exact cover, but very similar. Like if they stick to the same designs, right? Like so GTA cover, box art designs. Like they just need to stick to the same design, right? I think if they stick to the same design, that's better. Like, look what would you guys say is the best design? What would you say is the best design out of the bunch? I think GTA 5 is good. I do the episodes from Liberty City is pretty cool. I like the episodes from Liberty City. GTA Vice City. Vice City's got a good one. Look at Vice City's one. It's got it all here, really. So these are all the box arts. They're so cool. The way Rockstar designs them, absolutely fantastic. Sorry if my face cam's in the way of the Liberty City Stories one. But yeah. I think if they go for a design like this again, it's gonna be great. There's so much going on in the box arts, eh? The Vice City cover hits different for me. I just noticed the consistent heli in the top left. Yeah, it's always the heli in the top left. There, it's never changed. Never changed. It's always been that same helicopter all the time. For the most part. And then I think like the motorbike for the top right has been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times the top right. So maybe we'll see that again. Basing it off, Rockstar has a pattern of doing things. They always have like a pattern of doing things. It's interesting. Do you actually think it will be a good game if they stick to the same design? Because it's always been like this for all the GTA games. Regardless if they change the design, man. Even if they change the design, I still think it's going to be good. Regardless of the fact. Iconic box art. It is iconic box art. TP goes GTA 4, GTA 5. Yeah, GTA 4's got a good one. Like you got like Mikhail Falston there, one of the supporting characters of the cast of GTA 4. Nico Bellic, little Jacob. You got the stripper girl. You got this guy with the sniper. Up here you got Diaz. You got Lance Vance. You got the bikini girl. GTA 5, you got Trevor on here. You got Franklin. You got Michael there. And you got Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay Lohan. Oh, guys. Does anyone remember that? Does anyone remember when that went down? GTA 5, Lindsay Lohan lawsuit. There was a whole lawsuit about, Lindsay Lohan sued Rockstar Games in 2014, claiming the Grand Theft Auto 5 character Lacey Jonas was based on an image without consent. So pretty much this girl here, I think. Yeah. So there was a whole thing that went out about this. So she actually sued Rockstar over this because they thought that Rockstar was depicting Lindsay Lohan in this artwork. It's kind of crazy. This is iconic. This bikini girl, like guys, you don't understand how iconic this is. Like the foam with the peace sign. It's so iconic. I'm doing this peace sign. Yeah, it's so iconic. Like literally. Yeah, that was a big thing that went down back then. I do remember. I don't know if any of you guys do remember that, but yeah, big thing that happened. Whoa, okay. Sega Players goes, I'm literally the only thing I'm scared of is the price, because did you see Nintendo Mario Kart or whatever it is price? I saw they've been taking up the price much more so for like Mario Kart. Look, I'd say with GTA 6 they're probably going to be doing the same. Let's face it. But yeah. EC Dustle goes, the pose is very error appropriate. It is, man. It is. The art would get me in trouble. Oh my god. You know, like wait. I think it's this one here. It's the the GTA 4. Yeah, the one I was showing earlier. GTA 4 bikini. I think it's bikini girl. I don't know if it's bikini. No, it's GTA 4 stripper girl box art. Yeah, this one. That's the best one. In my opinion, I reckon this is the best one. That's the best one. That has to be the best one. Surely that's the best one, right? Someone goes, the art would get me in trouble. I don't care. I'm buying the most expensive edition. 100%. Who's buying the collector's edition? Collector's edition all the way, man. I'm willing to pay $100 for GTA 6. Mate, there's going to be a lot of people out there willing to pay like $500,000 for this game, I reckon. I don't think anyone will really care too much about the price tag when it comes down to like when the pre-orders come out, that type of thing. What will you do in the first hour of playing GTA 6? Play for the first mission, but other than that, free roaming. Whatever, man. I don't know. It's too hard to say at the moment. There's too many things I want to do. There's too many things. It's very exciting. Very exciting times ahead. Very exciting times ahead. Only just joined, but has there been any news on a remastered GTA 4? No. So, about that, based off what we know at the moment, it seems like Red Dead 2 is it seems like the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, Nintendo Direct. There's going to be a Nintendo Direct apparently coming out soon. And it seems like, based off what Nate the Hate said, who's a leaker, who's gotten things right in the past, obviously you got to take this all with a grain of salt, could be wrong. But apparently, according to him, he said that Red Dead 2 seems like it's going to be coming to Switch 2, Nintendo Switch 2 later this year. And it's going to be a Nintendo Direct to announce that. In terms of Red Dead 2 getting a current gen port on the PS5 Series X and S, we still don't really know anything more than what was leaked out about earlier this year in regards to that maybe coming later this year. And GTA 4, it doesn't seem like anything's going to be coming out about that based off what I've heard. But yeah, it seems like all signs are pointing more so towards RDR2, but I guess we'll find out. Things can change, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens over the course of the next few weeks, months. Because we're getting to the end of the year now, so it's going to be 9 months. We're going to be in September next month, so it's pretty crazy. There is 36 Fridays left. It's better than saying 9 months left, right? That is true. 36 weeks left, guys. 36 weeks left till Grand Theft Auto 6 releases. That sounds better. We're all excited. I hope Red Dead 2 will be a new generation version this year. Hopefully we do see like a new Red Dead 2 version. I'd love to see that. But I would love to see more so GTA 4. I'd love to see a new version of GTA 4 more so, in my opinion. But yeah. Will we get news this year? So Upper Robin, I mentioned that early in the live stream. I get this question quite a fair bit. So I do think that, yeah, Trailer 3 pre-orders going live later this year before the year ends. 36 weeks does not sound right. I know it is, but it just doesn't sound right, lol. It does sound weird saying it though. I think saying anything that's less than a year does sound a bit like, wow, GTA 6 is really coming out in less than a year? It sounds weird because as we creep closer and closer, as the months roll on, 8 months, 7 months, 6 months, 5 months, 4 months, 3 months, 2 months, 1 month. Oh my God, 1 week before GTA 6 drops, a few days. Like, it's crazy. I don't know what's going on with me tonight. My throat's killing me. I can't wait to see that countdown on the PS5 when it has 1 minute left. I'll lose my mind. Mate, it is going to be insane. Everyone's going to be going like, the thing is, I guess the crazy thing is like the countdown, starting up the game, playing it. It's the whole experience. It's everything intertwined into one thing. So it's going to be a surreal feeling. Like a lot of people are going to be looking back on this moment once it happens, where we do finally play it for the first time, where it's like we experience a moment in time. Like it's a moment in history. It's a moment in time. Like I know it's crazy. Like it's sort of like time stood still sort of thing. Like it's kind of crazy. Is that crazy? I reckon because it's not just another game releasing. Like Grand Theft, Rockstar are really on this scale. Rockstar are really in a league of their own. They're just like Rockstar all the way up here. Rockstar all the way up here. Oh, off cam there. And like all the other companies, all the other developers like down here. Rockstar are just in a league of their own, man. I don't care if people say EA or any other companies like high. Like Naughty Dog's close. Naughty Dog, CD Projekt Red, and some other companies as well close. But Rockstar's there, man. Rockstar are the kings. I don't care what anyone says. But yeah, that's just my opinion though. What's up, Vice? Nice to see you live again. Thank you so much, Krieger, for joining the live, man. Thank you so much. Much appreciated, man. Hope you are keeping well, my friend. Will GTA 6 Rockstar Games just company? Okay. Sorry, man. I don't understand your English there. Sorry. Hope you're doing well, Hamid. Will GTA 6 have a pre-download? You know what I'm saying? Like before, like a week before it's released, you have a chance to download it. Yeah, I would say so. I would say there would be a pre-download that you can do, just like we've seen with new releases that have been coming out as of recent. So I'd expect that to be the case. But yeah. GTA 6 will feel like waiting for GTA 5 all over again. Yeah, 100%, man, 100%. I've mentioned this a fair amount of times on live streams and in videos that like, I mentioned in my most recent video, like the feeling that you got about GTA 5 before that release, shortly before it came out, is the same feeling you're going to be feeling for GTA 6, but probably even more so than that, because with the way the world is today, social media, that type of thing, we're going to be feeling that, but tenfold. So yeah. I'll probably go for another 5-10 more minutes, guys. My throat is I don't know what's going on today. It's crazy. But I thought it was going to come on anyways, but I didn't think it was going to be like this. What are you going to do on release day? So, yeah, I feel like at the moment it's going to be a chaotic time, especially on release day. It's just planning to what to do at the moment. Planning on what to do is a really, really tough thing because we still don't know so many things, right? So we have to wait to hear from Rockstar. And a lot of the creators and a lot of YouTubers, a lot of people in general making content are going to be like, oh, how are we going to do this? How are we going to, what should I do first? This and that. So it's a tough thing. It's going to be a very chaotic moment for people making content on this game. Even for people playing this game, it's going to be like, geez, like there's so many things to do. What do I do first? I mentioned this in my last live stream. Like, what do you do first? Like, there's too many things. Yeah, it's crazy. Once Rockstar, takes the handcuffs off after that first mission or whatever it is, then that's going to be a moment where we're like, okay, now the handcuffs off. What do I do first? Do I go to the strip club first? Do I free roam around the keys? Where do I go? What do I do? Do I test out the police system? Do I use this RPG, see how what explosion I get out of it? There's just so many things. It's crazy. There's just too many things. There's too many things. GTA 6 can wait. Voice actor 26, man. Oh my God. Okay. It's going to be good because once the hype dies down a little, we'll then have online a month later. The thing is that once everyone pays for the story mode, online will come out and the hype will be just as high. Trust me. So yeah, it's going to be surreal, man. It's going to be crazy. YouTube gaming is going to be wild, mate. It is going to be insane. It's going to be crazy. RDR2 has been out for like 7 years and still the only Rockstar game I haven't 100%. GTA 6 will take me decades. I know. You know, with GTA 5, I still haven't 100% that. I've gotten like very close to it, but there's just so many things. Like I've gotten very close. I think I'm like 80, 90% or something like that. But I haven't gotten 100% on it though. But yeah. Story mode will be so good for sure, considering all the past stories. Yeah, I do think that the story mode in GTA 6 is going to be better than GTA 5. I just think that GTA 5 story lacked a lot of like seriousness. It was too wacky. I don't know. I do think it might have been maybe, I don't know if it's too satirical or it was too much jokes, like too many jokes. But I do think GTA 6, I do think Rockstar's going to strike the balance a bit more so this time around, hopefully. I guess we'll find out. But yeah. I think we'll go for another 5 more minutes, guys. I'm so sorry about my throat killing me at the moment. It's just making it difficult to keep talking. What else we got here? GTA 6 will feel good because no one knows nothing about it. Like, where is the Easter eggs, the stories, the goddamn glitches? It will be a good era. Yeah, that's the thing is, like, there's so many things to find out, there's so many things to discover, Easter eggs, secrets, mysteries. There's so many things. I do hope that we do see like a Scarface reference like we saw in Vice City, or like a Miami Vice reference, or I do hope that, I would hope that Rockstar would pay homage to Ray Liotta, who passed away a couple of years back, I'm pretty sure. He was the voice actor of Tommy Vercetti, who was the protagonist of Vice City. So, yeah, I hope Rockstar do pay homage to him. I'd like to see that. Considering GTA 6 has things from RDR2 and GTA 5, other GTA games, it will sure be amazing. Yeah, they'll build upon from RDR2. During development, they would have used the skeleton from RDR2 and built upon that, for sure. GTA 6 streamer, Twitch clip, iShow Speed, KSI. Yeah, all those streamers and YouTubers are going to be on that. KSI, Kai, Speed. Yeah, everyone will be on. All those guys will be on that for a bit of time. But the The thing is with those creators, those streamers will be on it for like the first period, playing the crap out of the game, the story, the online or whatever. And then after the first few months or whatever, they'll find something else new. They'll make content on that. But my channel, Cyberboy's channel, Bav, McTannon, Infinity, Jetro, Justin, all of us will be, sticking to that, to GTA 6 for for the long term, I would say. For the most part, I would say that's probably the case. But yeah, because I think the thing is, because there's so many things about GTA 6 that is going to be exciting and fun and new and refreshing that we have not seen before in a very long time. So yeah, I feel nosy, but can I ask you a question? What do you mean your throat hurts? No, so it's probably because I've been talking a lot today. That's probably why. And now I'm talking on here on the stream. So yeah, that's probably why. Dry throat. Yeah, that's what it is. How old are we going to be when GTA 7 comes out? Man. Well, if you think about it, when GTA 6 comes out next year, let's say 10, 15 years after GTA 6 comes out, I'll be, 2040? I'll be 40 by that point. Ooh, Jesus, 40 something. That's scary. Oh my. Scary stuff. We're going to be all old and crippled, boys. Old and crippled. We'll be like with our walking sticks. Can you imagine that? With our walking sticks. Imagine that. I remember back in my day when I used to play Grand Theft Auto 6. Oh, it's funny that. PJ, do you feel like Rockstar shared too much info about the game and therefore the hype slowed down? I do think that they could have maybe released content at a slower rate, but I think because we've been waiting so long for trailer 2 and more info about the game after trailer 1, 500 days, that's why they did it, I would say. But yeah, that's my opinion. I think is the most likely scenario of what happened. But yeah, I think it probably would have been maybe better to do it the way you said. The way I said, in answering a question. But yeah. All right, guys, I think we'll go for a couple more minutes. Any last questions from anyone? Like I said, I'm sorry about my dry throat. Any last questions from anyone in particular? Anything anyone wants to ask me? Okay, they did share a lot of information, but it is not a lot. At the same time, it's a lot in the short period, like they shared it in the same time, and that blew our mind. Yeah, that's right. I do think that, even though we got a lot of information, we got trailer 2, we got screenshots, we got so many things, like you would think, we should be like fine with the amount of information that we got. And like, yes, I guess with all of that information, with all the screenshots and stuff, but yeah, for some reason, I don't know. I guess maybe just like everyone saw maybe like too much. I don't know. Maybe some people feel like they saw too much. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think we saw too much? Do you think we saw too much with trailer 2 and screenshots? What do you guys think? I'm trying to imagine what it'll be like. 6-star confirmed. Do you think the game's satire will be outdated or not? I don't think so. I'd say they would be updating the script of things, going back, rewording lines and stuff. I would say so, to keep it fresh and up to date. The catch goes, think you missed an important creator in your list earlier. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yes, and the catch as well, of course. How can I forget the catch? Of course. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So all of us creators, the catch included as well. Like, yeah, our plan is to continue, to make GTA 6 content pre-release, and then of course, once the game's out, and then long term. I'm surprised they didn't drip feed that info after what they've been doing to GTA Online, to be honest. Yeah, that's true. It's a good point you make. Yeah, it's an interesting point. Okay, guys, I think any more last questions? We'll go for another 1 to 2 more minutes. It's been so long since the last game, and what's considered funny relevant now has such a short shelf life. That's true, but I think I do think, like, you know, everyone experienced COVID and that type of thing. I do think there's going to be something about COVID in the game, whether it's like I don't know, whether like poke fun at it or something like that. I feel like there'll be something about COVID, but I don't think that's going to be necessarily outdated by the time the game comes out next year. Like maybe like it's something like, oh, like coronavirus, or they make something up about it. I don't know how, but Project Vice, I love your videos and I gotta go. That's all right, Sega Players, no worries, man. Thank you for joining the live stream, my friend. Take it easy. Catch you later. Do you like Roblox, YouTube, Roblox? I don't know much about Roblox, man. Pisswasser19. Pisswasser19, that's a good one. That's a great one. Who's your favorite streamer? Joshua goes, my favorite streamer. I mean, I don't really have a favorite streamer. I don't really watch many like streamers. Like if you're talking about big streamers, I mean, like Speed's good at what he does. Like he's very entertaining. I'll give him that. But I wouldn't say he's entertaining to watch. But I don't really have anyone favorite. That's a streamer, I would say. Do you think there's going to be a Jason prologue and a Lucia prologue? Ooh. I do think well, based off what we heard, now I don't know how true that this is, but there was a leak that came out that apparently, there's going to be separate intro missions for Lucia and Jason, based off the leak that came out. I don't know how true that is, but that was a leak that did come out. But yeah, I don't know what you guys think about that, but I think that came from. I could be wrong. Don't correct me if I'm wrong, but if anyone's seen this, but this may have came from Legacy Killer HD. I don't know. I could be wrong, or someone else, or another leaker. I'm not quite sure. Hamoud goes, I have one last question for you, Project Vice, before I will leave. Yeah, go for it. Do you have PS4? No, I don't have PS4, man. I got PS5 Pro at the moment. Okay. All right, guys. I think we're going to leave it there. XQC is good. He's been caught under fire with a lot of things as a recent, hasn't he? Or something's happened with him. Do you think PS5 Pro will be any different than PS5 for GTA 6? I do think PS5 Pro will be able to will offer the best experience, but I do think we're going to be seeing some advancements with that for sure. Anyways, guys, I think we're going to leave it there. It's been a great stream. Sorry, I would have planned to go for a little bit longer. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day, rest of your night, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you guys on the next stream, which I should be doing perhaps maybe later this week or next week. I'll try and keep with 2 GTA 6 live streams if I can. That would be good. But yeah, anyways, guys, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your time, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you on the next live stream. Take it easy, guys. Catch you later. Peace.